When Kenya Moore and husband Mark Daly said their at a beachside elopement in St. Lucia this past June, they did so surrounded by a small group of friends and family, including Moore's Aunt Laurie, who has been featured alongside her on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, her Aunt Lisa, who stood by Moore as her matron of honor, and Moore's best friend from high school, Shonda. But one person was notably missing: Moore's father, Ronald Grant. At the time, the 46-year-old reality star told people that Grant was celebrating his birthday in Jamaica during their nuptials. "It was so last minute, he couldn't make it," Moore said, explaining that best friend and frequent RHOA guest Brandon DeShawsey instead walked her down the aisle. "But Brandon was there, which was super special to me. Turns out, that wasn't the whole truth." Kenya Moore. Jesse Grant Getty related Kenya Moore's wedding details. The RHOA star on her dress, her vows, the St. Lucia celebration on Sunday's RHOA Season 10 premiere. Moore opened up about the real reason her father wasn't at her wedding in a tearful call to Grant, who had only heard of her nuptials in the press. People broke news of Moore's wedding exclusively. "I decided not to invite my father because you never know what he's going to say," Moore confessed to viewers. "He can't be controlled, and I didn't want there to be anything at my wedding to upset my future husband. I didn't want anything to spoil my wedding day. I knew that if he said the wrong thing, and I know my husband, it would mess up everything. I definitely went away and eloped because I just didn't want it to be of drama," she told her dad. "Remember, I tried to talk to you before about it, and you kind of said some things that wasn't necessarily encouraging." Grant has certainly been outspoken on the hit Bravo reality show in the past, especially last season when he gave Moore's emotionally abusive and violent ex-boyfriend Matt Jordan a well-needed lecture on how to treat his daughter right. But his intention was never to isolate his daughter or to be cut off from her big day. "In my mind I never came across like that," he told Moore. "I was just telling you to be cautious. Moore didn't understand. That's the whole point," she told Grant. "Why say that to me if I really found a really great man for a change? I've been through so much." He remained insistent, though. "That's why I was saying be cautious," Grant said. "Nobody wants to see their kid hurt. I'm just sorry that you felt like that. You think I didn't want to be there. It's the day I've been waiting for all your life." Kenya Moore's wedding. Alberta Henry. Photography-related video. RHOA's Shara A. Whitfield reveals jailed boyfriend Tyrone Gilliams is her best friend. It was then that Moore finally seemed to understand, breaking down in tears. "I'm sorry that you missed it," she said. "I really wanted you there. Family has always been extremely important to me," Moore continued. "Do I regret not having my dad walk me down the aisle? Yes. Every little girl wants their dad to walk her down the aisle. But I appreciate that my father was trying to protect me." Before he hung up, Grant wanted his daughter to know that he was still there for her. "I am ecstatic for you," he said. "I am looking forward to meeting the guy. And just welcome him into our family. Congratulations. I love you." She couldn't have been more thrilled to hear that. "Thank you, Dad," a smiling Moore said. "I love you." The Real Housewives of Atlanta airs Sundays 8 p.m. ET on Bravo.